Did you think would happen next? Oh, what could it ever be? So it's time to get away. It's time to...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We're starting to get some early answers on this year's big questions in the NBA season. And here to tell us what it all means are the experts. Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm just your host, Ernie Johnson.
No one's an expert.
Huh?
No one's an expert.
Well, you guys try. We'll watch the visiting squad as they go up against the Houston Rockets. Taking a look at the Rockets, these guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games, and they like their chances tonight. And here we go, 2 of the best rebounding teams in the league going head-to-head. Should be a lot of physical play. Who has the advantage, Shaq?
Well, whoever boxes out, Ernie has the advantage. It's a lost art. You don't really see it a lot. So you see a lot of guys coming in off the free throw line with the booyaka tip dunk. It's all about anticipation, toughness, and commitment.
Well, great rebounding can make up for a lot of deficiencies elsewhere in your game. So if you can get other shots, you can get more shots and more possessions, you're going to have a better chance of winning.
I can see by the clock over there that it's almost ready.
Oh, wow.
We're just set for the game to begin. So let's send it down to Kevin Harlan with the call.
Rockets here at home in this Western Conference matchup, live here in Houston. They continue to spread the load, trying to compensate for the injured Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, I hear you, Kevin, but really it's an issue for both teams in regards to the injury situation. So it's a matter of which team can rise up and show the fortitude necessary to play through the injuries. And still come out on top.
And there's probably a lot of sympathy these teams have for one another. They're both going through it, if you will, at the same time.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The general is out there with Christie. Then it's Turkoglu. Then there's Martin. And it's Divac in at the 5. Here's the general, defended by Bryant. Misses from close range. Back to Waull. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And LaFrance gets it to go.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Houston on D. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, and they were up in the air an awful lot in that paint area, getting their hands on shots, a lot of them, but if they didn't block them or touch them, they actually changed it.
Wallace a screen. Bryant dishes the Waull. The kick out to Bryant. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And that's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
It's taken away by Wallace. They push it up 4 on 3. Waull wide open. Good on the triple. Wall's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
From deep, Turkoglu. Martin, the pass to Turkoglu. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And so Turkoglu nails both of them.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Outside, Waull. Feeds to Bell. And here's Bryant for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Here is Waull. After the basket by Los Angeles. Wallace a screen. Here's the pass to Kobe. Off the pick. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. This is his first free throw of the game.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Out to the wing. Here's Christie. Misses the three.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Dishes to Bell. Jacks up a three. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Bell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Turkoglu outside. Here's Divac, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
And Wall kicks to Bell. There's the pick. Looking for Wall. He gets it there. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Wall's got 5 now.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Outside, Kobe. Kicks it to Wall. Bryant, that's for 2, and it's Houston with another. Los Angeles trails by 4. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Kevin McHale. When we talked about what they'll try to do on defense, he told me they're going to have to do everything they can to neutralize their opponent's high flyers, saying, quote, "We can't play above the rim like these guys, so we'll have to do our best to keep them away from the hoop." Gentlemen, easier said than done.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And here's Wall, following Hedo Turkoglu's 3. Shots good by Kobe.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Rockets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Wall dishes to Bell. There's the pick. The feed to Bryant. Just 4 to shoot. Again, the miss by Kobe.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Houston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Left side, Waull. With the shot. Bryant can't get that one to fall.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Ball against Turkoglu. Here's LaFrance. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Here's Christie. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Cleveland.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
To the left side wing. Shoots. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Houston making some changes. Biombo checks in for Wallace. And Van Exel subbed in for Raja Bell. Here is Bryant. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. Christie against Van Exel. To the paint. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Van Exel's got his first bucket of the night. Christie the pass to Turkoglu. Pass to Christie. Back to Turkoglu. Shot clock at 6. Martin the screen. Turkoglu kicks to Martin. Here's Christie. Off target from three-point range. Houston in the lead. Stripped away. Back to Martin. Banked in off the glass. Clarkie talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
It's stolen. For the finish, throws down the breakaway jam.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And so here is Houston after the basket by Los Angeles. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Houston making a switch.
Jeremy Lamb. R.J. Hunter.
And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 3, just 5 on the clock. Here's Lamb. Another miss by Houston. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Turkoglu outside. Now the dish to Divac. Puts up the baby hook. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Divac. Here's Van Exel. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Gained by Jones. Van Exel kicks to Jones. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Now here's defense. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. Offensive rebound. Pass to the general. Turkoglu dishes to Divac. Passes it to Christie. Second shot opportunity. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
LA's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. There's the pass to the general. Turkoglu outside for 3, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Here's Biombo. No luck, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. 2 elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And they've also gotten a big boost in the early going tonight with their productivity at the free throw line. Really a sign of aggression.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Kicks it out to Turkoglu. It's stolen by Lamb. Here's Van Exel. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Turkoglu outside. Divac, the pass to Christie. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Turkoglu kicks to Divac. For the 3. They get it back. Pass to Christie. Lets it go with the 3. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Turkoglu. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Turkoglu's got 10 points.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Now a timeout called by Houston. He's checked in for Los Angeles. There's 1:26 left to play here in the first. Stolen away. And he's going up for the alley-oop and finished off by Martin.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Biombo, no luck.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
Turkoglu with it. He's picked up by Lamb. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
Outside, Jones. Back to Van Exel. Jones against Martin. Here's Lamb. Buries the long-range jumper. Land's got his first 3 points of the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Feeds the D-box. Pass to Christie. And stolen by Biombo. Here's Van Exel. Jones dishes to Land. Screen by Jones. Off the screen. Can't get it to go. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 6. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Rockets head coach Kevin McHale spent some time with us in the broadcast booth, but he said it just wasn't the same. He missed that competition.
When you don't have a dog, in the fight, it's different to watch a game and not really care who wins or loses. Since I've been a 12-year-old kid, I've been on a team, whether it was my high school team, my college team, my NBA team. And, when the game ends and you go, oh, good game, you high-five the guy you do the game with, and, you're done.
That's an interesting perspective on competitiveness and what happens when you're no longer in the thick of it, especially, Clark, when you're as physical a player as McHale.
Yeah, I certainly understand where he's coming from. I mean, I'm living it in many ways, but for me, it's about the love of the game and sharing that with so many other people who love the same things I do, whether they ever played or not. There's some common ground even outside of the competitive court.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Hito Turkoglu, Charlie Villanueva out there with Martin. Then it's D, and it's Christie in at the 2 spot. On the free throw, no good. Houston on D. 6-point game. Martin with a screen on Bell. Turkoglu kicks to Martin. Comes up empty off the pick.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Bryant's shot is good. Los Angeles leading by 4. Villanueva passes to Christie. It's stolen by Bell. And here we go. Fast break. Wallace has got it. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Wallace taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Christie to the left wing. Turkoglu is screen on Waull. Dishes to Turkoglu. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's Bryant. 7 points in the game. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Martin.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Waull dishes to Kobe. Wallace the screen, and for three, Bell. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Bell's got 6.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Christie. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's trailed by 4. And Bell kicks to Waull. He feeds it to Bryant. Houston moving the ball around. No good from Bell.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. So Villanueva will go to the line here. It's going to be on Rajah Bell. For Los Angeles, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And that one misses. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Waull passes to Kobe from past the arc, and he gets it to go. Kobe's got 10. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Turkoglu is screen on Waull. D passes to Turkoglu. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Villanueva. Fires from the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Outside, Waull. Knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And here's Kobe for 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Passes to D. In the corner, it's Turkoglu. Martin the screen. Four-on-3 break. Here's Wallace. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
That's good. It's easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
For Houston, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Christie kicks to Turkoglu. Martin the screen. Bell against Turkoglu. Pulls up from the corner. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Kobe against Christie. An open look for Waull. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Martin's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's D. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And here are the Rockets now, trailing by 4. Here's Bryant, and he dunks it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Now here's Turkoglu. He's coming off a 25-point game against Cleveland.
And equally as impressive, the playmaking. Just sensational. The way he was seeing the court and making the game easy for his teammates.
For Los Angeles, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. He misses the free throw.
What a game we've seen here for Martin. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
Good on the second free throw. All with it. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Atlanta.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Here's Turkoglu. The pass to Christie. Villanueva with a screen on Kobe. Shoots the 3. Villanueva with the bucket. Villanueva's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
To the middle. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Wallace.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
They double him with Wallace. Here's Villanueva. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Villanueva's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Houston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And here's Waull. He has 5. Bell. And it's denied. So the wing on the left. Inside. It's stolen by Bryant. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Raja Bell.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Now here's Turkoglu. 14 points.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Now a timeout called by Houston. You look at Hedo Turkoglu, what a contribution.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles on D. Here's Hunter. He dishes it to Lamb. And he overshot that one, missing. Los Angeles leading by 4. Now Hayes. Turkoglu outside. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Turkoglu's got 6 in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Van Exel kicks to Biyombo. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Now here's Turkoglu. 18 points for him. And Hayes throws it down.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Here's Van Exel after the basket by Los Angeles. And Lamb slams it home.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Here's Van Exel. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. Here's Turkoglu. Biyombo with the block. Kicks to land. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Christie's got 3 rebounds now in this one. D. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. 5th best, the Rockets.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second. Rockets trail by 5. Hunter, the pass to Biyombo.
All right, a chance to see stats. For D. He's been a factor for them over the last month, averaging 13 points per game, 7 assists, and over 2.5 steals. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
The general is checked in for Los Angeles. And Biyombo drops them both. Here's the general. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland.
And don't forget his unbelievable steal total in that game. I mean, almost to the point they didn't want to bring the ball up the floor. And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Left side, Turkoglu. Villanueva dishes to Turkoglu. And it's Hayes in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line. Free throw good, Christie. Houston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here's Hunter, defended by Christie. 1:35 left in the first half of the game. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Hunter. LA's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The feed now to Villanueva. Fires from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Van Exel. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Here's a look at some stats for the General. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. First in assists, first in steals. And then there's his work at the free throw line where he holds the best percentage league-wide.
And I think we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. I mean, he maximizes every possession and just shreds defenses.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Van Exel. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:04 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Christie. 11 points in the game. And Villanueva has it in the corner. Great look, but off the mark. Rockets trailed by 5. And Lamb kicks to Hunter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hunter's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Rockets have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Rockets.
The first one falls. Wallace is checked in for the Rockets.
Taking 2 shots.
And Lamb drops them both. 30 seconds left in the first half. Here's the General, covered by Van Exel. Here's Hayes. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Now, here's Van Exel. 6 points for him. He kicks it to Lamb. There's the dish to Wallace. Here's Van Exel. With the jumper from the elbow. Van Exel's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. Los Angeles leads by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. This game, folks, a close one at Toyota Center. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, they forced their way to some easy buckets, aggressively going to the rack, imposing their will. I mean, taking it inside establishes an attitude and toughness that you can't get any other way.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Turkoglu. He has 18 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
We've got Wallace. All out there with Kobe. Then there's Bell. And it's LaFrance in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Kevin McHale. For Los Angeles, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. The Rockets trail. All with it. Wallace the screen. Pass to Bell. Deflects the pass. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Christie. And that one hits back iron. Houston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Bryant passes to Waull. For the tie. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And they're moving it up. Turkoglu with it. He's picked up by Waull. Divac kicks to Turkoglu. Drills it from outside. Turkoglu's got 21.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Feeds it to Bryant. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Rockets trail by 3. And Waull kicks to Bell. Pass to LaFrance. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Waull. That's good. Wall's got the game tied up here for Houston.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size. He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Turkoglu dishes to Divac. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Now here's Waull. After Vlade Divac misses, here's Bell. Divac with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the paint. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Martin. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. They set the pick. And Waull kicks to Bryant. Out loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
It's stolen by Waull. And now here comes Waull leading the break. And that one's good. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Dishes it to Turkoglu. He feeds it to Divac. And is back to the basket for over 5. That'll be a turnover. Well, we can't say enough about the passing of this group lately. The leading setup men among the league's 2 guards over the past 10 games. 5th best, Kobe Bryant.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. I mean, they can all create their own shot, but their superb ability to set up teammates really stands out.
Yeah, I think you've got to attribute it to the unselfish attitude that each of them has. I mean, sure, they're going to attack and make sure they get their points, but they get just as much satisfaction in racking up assists, too.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Now off the inbound, and it's Houston with another.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And that one's good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Picked his pocket. And here's Turkoglu from the arc. And the foul called on Kenyon Martin. That's his first foul.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
The Rockets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Another steal. Christie the pass to Martin. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
And a chance to check out the stats for Kobe Bryant. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's putting up 33 points a night, 7 assists, and over 2.5 steals. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes natural.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable. They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half, but they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
And both free throws good for Martin.
They're doing a great job here in the second half. They've brought their free throw percentage up quite a bit, and that's winning basketball. That's one of the ingredients in winning basketball. Good free throw shooting.
Here's LaFrance. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Bryant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Now here's Waull. 10 points for him. The shot by LaFrance, no good.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now here's Kobe after the miss from Martin. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Over the last 10 games, as we look at the Rockets, this is how they compare to the rest of the league. 4th in scoring, 4th in blocks. And they also show up as a top 5 three-point shooting team. I mean, that's tall cotton there. Elite level marksmanship from behind the arc.
And they've been scoring with such ease. I mean, they've been so resourceful at that end of the floor. If one thing doesn't work, they've always got other options they're able to come up with in terms of their offensive attack.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team, and you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
The General East check in for deep. LA's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc, 6 of 15. Divac in the post. Wallace covering. They get it again. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
Guys, one of the themes in this game has been how much of their scoring has come off turnovers.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Houston's gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Outside Bryant, and here's Waull outside. Martin gets the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. Here's the general, covered by Waull. Right side, Martin, out to the right wing. Passes it to the general. Poked away, so another turnover for Houston. And now Kobe running the floor all by himself.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense. Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics, because this game is still yet to be determined.
Waull's shot is off for Los Angeles. They've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. It's stolen by Waull. The pass to LaFrance. Wallace kicks to Kobe. Houston moving the ball around. The shot by LaFrance, no good. Los Angeles has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. The Rockets have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Here's Kobe. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. He has 20 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. The first free throw is good. Diambo is checked in for Houston. Van Exel comes in for Raja Bell. Bryant hits them both. And here is Los Angeles now. To the middle. Here's Martin. Diambo with the block. And they get it back. Pass to Christie for the tie. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Waull, that's good.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Kobe with the steal. Jumps up. And Waull with the slam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker. You gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some some separation on the scoreboard.
Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
He got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And so it's Houston with it. After the basket by Los Angeles, they get it back. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Lamb, he's jumped in for John Wall. And then for Los Angeles, Chambers comes in for Christie. And it's D in for the General. And here is Los Angeles now. 6-point game. D passes to D-Box. To the inside. To the inside. Martin. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. You got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it? Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there, Greg, to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagrammed.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Los Angeles trails by 6. Pass to Chambers. Kicks to D-Box. Inside, here's Martin. Oh, and the jam by D-Box.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Diambo, no luck.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
That free throw good from Turkoglu. Second free throw, no good. Houston leading by 3. Here's Van Exel, the kick out to Bryant. Uncovered, and he gets it to go. Kobe's got 29.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Divac grabs the board. Divac has got his 8th rebound here tonight. D passes to Chambers. There's the feed to Divac. There's the pick. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that. Whoa! I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Wallace, good. Here's Turkoglu. He's got 26. Martin kicks to Divac. He dishes it to Turkoglu. Uses both hands to slam it down.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
Martin with the block. Here's D. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good. The Rockets making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Houston's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
16 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Divac, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics. Because this game is still yet to be determined.
At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. And we'll be back with you right after this. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Here's Hunter taking a look at Los Angeles. Chambers out there with Jason Maxiell. Then it's D. Then there's the general. And it's Divac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A shot by LaFrance, no good.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass. But it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
Yeah, but over a full game, I like their energy. And if they can maintain that level of effort, I think it bodes well for them down the stretch.
John Wall's checked in for Houston. He kicks it to Bell. Back to Waull. 6 to shoot. Wallace with a screen for Waull. A steal. Chambers against Waull. Chambers the pass to Divac. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Rocket shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Pass to LaFrance. The dish to Van Exel. Bell, that's a 2-pointer. That's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And he gets the bucket. LA's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And the basket by Divac.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And LaFrance gets it to go.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And he makes both free throws. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Van Exel dishes to Bell. Wallace outside. Feeds it to Van Exel. Outside, Waull. Just 5 on the clock. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Waull's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, you're hot. And he is absolutely scorching.
An even 3-on-3 break. And it's T-Bots with the jam.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
The pass to LaFrance. And here's Bell from the arc. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9. Here's T-Bots. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Wallace the screen. And Waull kicks to Wallace. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one.
What a game we've seen here for Van Exel. 13 points and 5 assists. He's passing the ball so well right now and is really focused at the charity stripe, too.
And Clark, you can just see him oozing with confidence right now.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Bryant is checked in for John Wall. And then for Los Angeles, Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Divac. Christie subbed in for the General. He hits both from the stripe. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. D passes to Christie. There's a good screen. Pass to D. High post shot, and right through it goes. And Los Angeles leads by 2.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here, Clark. And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
LaFrance, the Rockets with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Christie. Passes it to D. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And Wallace slams it in.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Van Exel against Max Seal. And here is Van Exel. This is to Bryant. Clock at 6. From 10 feet out, the offensive rebound. A second chance effort. Misses the layup. Los Angeles leading by 4. Max Seal inside. To the middle. Here's Christie. They set the pick. A pass to D. To the left wing. Christie the pass to D. Over Bryant. Christie can't make it. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now Van Exel. He feeds it to Bell. Here's LaFrance. Bell passes to LaFrance. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. And taken away by Wallace. Kicks it to Van Exel. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Van Exel's got 9 points now in just the second half. Maxiel the pass to D. They set the screen. Ryan against Christie. Pass to D. Shot to end this cold run, and that one's good.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Rockets trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Wallace a screen. Van Exel dishes to Bryant. Wallace left side. It's tipped and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Christie. Screen by Maxiel. Maxiel with a screen on Van Exel. Passes it to D. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Screen by Maxiel. Maxiel with a screen on Bell. And the basket by Maxiel. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now here's Van Exel. D right on him. Left side Kobe. Lets it go from 14. And the bank shot is good. Kobe's got 31.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Screen by Maxiel. Christie against Bryant. And there's the pass to D. Rebounded by Bell. Bell's got his 3rd rebound on the night. The feed to Kobe. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead, and Los Angeles guys shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Screen by Maxiel. D passes to Christie. And again, Los Angeles. With the triple.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. guys will see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
John Wall's checked in for Van Exel. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Evans is checked in for Hayes. Martin comes in for Jason Maxiel. Guido Turkoglu's checked in for Chambers. And it's the general in for D. And the Rockets with possession here. Ryan in the post. Oh!
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on. Clark, he had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have. And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
And guys, you've seen it countless times. In a close game, hustle plays can really make the difference.
Bell against Turkoglu. Pass to Christie. 5 to shoot. Here's Divac, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Timeout called, the Rockets. You look at Guido Turkoglu, what a contribution.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
And Bell kicks to Bryant. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. They get Kenyon Martin.
At the line for your Rockets, Kobe Bryant. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
No problem for him there. You just know what the result's going to be when he steps to the line in a tight game like this.
A minute 42 left in the game.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one. For the general, he has 8 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's the screen. And Waull kicks to Bryant. And that comes off the assist by John Waull. Kobe's got 39.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Christie the pass to Turkoglu. 1:15 left here in the 4th quarter. Waull with the steal. And it's Houston on the break. Waull's running. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Los Angeles on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Wallace misses. Here's Christie. Bangs home the trifecta.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Outside, Kobe. Divac with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. The general passes to Divac. Bryant comes with the double team. The dish now to Martin. No good. So Houston will take it the other way.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
Here's the general. Boom, he jams it straight down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 14 assists.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony
Oh,
out of
my
UNLV.
goodness.
No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 8. 9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And look, this one's out of reach. I don't know what they're thinking with this timeout.
Neither do I. I mean, maybe they're going over their plans for after the game. Who knows? But let's just get out of here.
And here's Waull outside, but they recover it. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Now let's take this opportunity to check out our Jordan player of the game. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
Anytime you deliver that sort of production we saw from him tonight, you're going to put your team in position to win. He gave them points in bunches, and when they needed them. It's not always about how much you get, but when you get those points up on the board.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.